Alright, hi everybody, it is Bonkai922. Just did a Kamigakuru, and that was pretty crazy. Well, this was just as crazy. Bleach. I don't have my Bleach shirt on, but this one almost gets a 5. I was actually surprised. This one was like a, what the fuck? Why are we going here? It was a surprise. I didn't expect this. We're still in, you know, the area of the headquarters of the Vandenreich. And we got now Uryu. Finally, Uryu talked. And I was wondering when Uryu was actually going to say something. Because the entire time, he hasn't really said anything. But in this chapter, he did speak. And this one was called Walking with Watchers, I believe. And this was chapter 544. This one gets a 4 out of 5 because this was very interesting. I did not expect Kubo to do this quickly. I was like, wow, we're going here? Really? Now Ichigo. Well, we're going to wait for Ichigo? Wow. Going here, which was good because I was like, wow, we haven't seen these guys in a long time. Quite a while. And we're going here now. So let's get into this review. Let's get into the summary. Okay, we got, Uryu. We got Uryu. He's saying, why did you choose me? Why did you choose me, to be your successor to Bach? And he's like, Bach's saying, is it a problem? He says, I think that making a man who literally appeared to nowhere your successor will only cause friction amongst your order. And it says the news on the side, the news of the second successor is spreading like wildfire. In the meantime, Uryu is, and basically I'm still sticking to my guns here, saying that Uryu, I don't see him. I don't see him as quote-unquote evil in this situation. I really don't. And why? What Bach told him about his ceremony, the whole ceremony he went through with purging out, taking away all the powers of other Quincy's and purging them. When he said that, when he told him that situation, Uryu's eyes lit up. And I was like, what's going on here? So I'm still sticking my guns that Uryu isn't like, he's still a double agent. I still think he's a double agent. So he's like saying that's a good thing. I don't need or want a bunch of sheep following me. That's Bach's basically his response to this, saying that I haven't had time to let it sink in. Reason could I have picking you as my successor, in saying that it'll be clear one day. Still nothing. Let me ask me of this to you. Uryu, why are you here? Why are you still alive right now? And that's what his big surprise. Uryu's like shocked. He's like, you catch on quick. 9 years ago, following my, I can't say this for the life of me, but I will try, Selektrung, all the mixed Quincy's, I'm not saying the German word for it, Quincy's were purged, except you, of course. You are the sole surviving Quincy through that situation, introduced as the last survivor. That is why you possess something that can surpass my power. That is the reason you are my successor. And let me make one thing clear, he's saying, for you not to overanalyze things, just come with me. And then he's got this look, Uryu, like he's like looking down, like almost defeated. And I'm like, and he says, yes, understood, Your Majesty. That's why I say, hey, wait a minute. Doesn't look like someone who's ready to go right in. Looks like someone who is unsure. At least that's what it looked like to me. I say people, I said it before. Not sure. Uryu is not sure. At least that's what it looks like to me. It says understood. Words of and we got words of subordination, as you wish, your majesty. And it says walking with watchers, 544. Then we get the part that was like, oh my god. Basterbine. This bitch. Hey. Dirty. 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 When I mean dirty, I mean like this one is walking around in the rain with dirt on her shoes, making sure there's all dirt over her body. There's this guy, and he's like saying, "Yes, sir. You come to if you are free, come to my room." I say, "Yeah, I'm honored." He's like seen with his line right through him. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? And it's just Basterbine. She killed this guy in her room. He's split in half. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? And it was just a scene of her. And she's like, I'm like, damn, man. This girl is dirty. Listen, don't go around this girl, Basterbine, when she's in a bad mood. Just saying. And then we get, and this was interesting because we get some, and this was something that I'm also going to bring up, and I'm going to, like I said, I was going to do a discussion, I'm going to do a discussion Bleach video soon. Probably a live stream of it, maybe tomorrow night. I'm going to see. Try to organize that. This scene with Basterbine had deja vu written all over it. Because it felt like Los Noches and the Espada. I'm telling you guys, it felt like it. It 100% felt like it. It felt like Haribel or Grimjow and their subordinates. That's what it felt like. Like the higher letters have precedence over the other letters. Except, I mean, that's what it felt like to me. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but because then after she does that, and you got someone saying, "Geez, you always make a big mess when you do it." And we got these 4 Quincy girls talking to her, and she's like, "You're one to talk." And I'm not sure if they are her subordinates that work for her, that, you know, help out Basterbine. But their letters are below her, I think. Because you got one that's letter T, letter Z, letter G, and letter P. So I'm thinking these 4 are, you know, below her. But that hasn't been made yet. And I don't want to go too much into details about this. I'll go in further details about this later on. But one of the girls is named Talto Lampard, Minanis McAllen, Candace Catnip. Hey, Candace Catnip. Oh, she's fighting Matsumoto. Rangiku. She's going to fight Rangiku. I'm saying it right now. The way she looks. She looks like Rangiku. Seriously. And his other one, Stern Ritter Z, Giselle Jewel. Like, they're American names or German names. It's so crazy. And, you know, they're just talking about, you know, just do it outside. One of them looks like Orihime a little bit. That's McAllen. She looks a little bit like Orihime with a bow. Kind of. And then next page we got, one of them, I think it was Catnip saying, "I never said that." And then there's a blast in the wall by, Basterbine says, "Could you girls be quiet for just a moment? Something's been worried. What is it?" And she says, do you even have to ask the future of the Vanderrent, of course. So that scene feels to me like those girls, those 4 girls, letters Z, T, G, and I forgot the other one, are under Basterbine, and she, you know, is like they follow her lead. Same thing with the Espada. I just feel it that way. Don't ask me how. Then the rest of the chapter, we got Oswald talking to one of his subordinates, saying they're having a discussion about. She's saying to him, "It might be out of line me saying this, but aren't you conflicted by His Majesty's words?" And it's like, and he's basically saying to her, disappointed. Don't you understand? This was His Majesty's intention. Basically, this chaos was purposely created so that everyone would be going against each other on Judgment Tour, and in all eyes would be towards Ishida, and saying that what type of man is he, what kind of power does he wield, how does he possess information. By doing this, he's stuck on a short leash, which means there's only one thing he can do, Urliu, and that's devote himself to His Majesty, even if he realizes His Majesty's true intentions. Which means, like Urliu might, and this is what I brought up before, people, double agent, go against him. That Urliu will go against Bach. Like, he'll betray him. You know, so they're all looking at him like, waiting for him to drop the ball. After that scene, we go somewhere I didn't expect. Wakamundo? That shocked the hell out of me. I was like, Jesus Christ, I thought we were going to Ichigo. No, we're going to Wakamundo. And we go to our very lovable female character, Orihime, saying, I arrived! She falls down. She's saying that she's traveling, she's training, but these ruins are pretty far. And she's like, you know, eating this little snack. I'm like, she's so... people hate Orihime. I love Orihime. You know, any scene with Orihime makes me just... saying what she's wondering what Chad's doing and everything, and so on and so forth, and saying, job well done, Pero-chan. It's this little flying thing that Kisuke gave her, saying that if you ever feel yourself in danger, this thing will monitor you, and so on and so forth, and I'll be there in a pickle. And it's just remembering when he got chased by a hollow, and she's like, did he show up then? And then she's ready to go away, you know. And then we see that Chad's there, and he says, well, "Oh, you made it wait. I made you wait, you know, saying, oh, no worries, I just got here a little short while ago." And he's there, and he says to her, "Everyone's together now." Huh? That raised a huge eyebrow on me. I'm like, everyone? Who's everyone? And I was thinking about this constantly before I did this review. Okay, possibly one is Grimmjow. Okay. Who else? There wasn't that many. I'm like, I'm shocked. I'm like, who is there? Who are you talking about? So he says that. Next page, we have just basically, she says, like, everyone, you say, huh? And then we see Kisuke, and he says, the decisive battle is drawing near for these guys as well. It looks like you guys arrived safely as well. I'm glad. That's what Kisuke's saying. And she's doing something, and it says, it appears as though this will take some time, and it's a picture of the Van and Rex symbol. The medallions. And that's where the chapter ends. Now, 4 out of 5. Kisuke, he's making copies. That's what he's doing. I have a feeling he's making copies of the medallions. He's going to pass them out to the captains and the lieutenants, and basically this is going to be a way for them not to get their Bankai stolen. Basically, they can get their Bankais back. At least that's what I see. Now, listen, I'm going to go full on, because I did this whole, full on discussion video about this, because there's a lot of things. One, who the fuck is Chad talking about? Everyone. 2, the medallion thing. 3, Urliu. And 4, well, the whole thing with Basterbine. And I gotta talk about Ichigo's Bankai. So I'm gonna be doing a discussion video. I'm thinking tomorrow night. It's probably gonna be a deal where I am just deal with the thing with Titans of Darkness first, which is gonna be a Kamigaku review, afterthoughts thing. And I'll do it on Skype. Bring in the guys. We do our Skype call. We end it. End the story. And then I just hop on my channel and I do a live stream for a Bleach discussion video. It's going to be a One Piece discussion video too, but that's going to be a regular video. So this is going to be full on, people. And overall, this was a great chapter. Oh my god, I can't believe the reveal here in Wakamundo. I'm like, damn, who is everyone? Who is everyone? And of course, I mean, Basterbine, this bitch is dirty. Like, bitch, you dirty. You dirty, girl. Walk over there, you sweat that. I know that's silly to say, but she's dirty, man. Just stop doing that, man. She will never get a boyfriend. She will never get a boyfriend if she keeps doing that shit. She needs to stop. But I like this chapter, like I said. Whole thing with Uryu, you know, I'll go into that with a discussion video with this live stream. But man, this was huge. 4 out of 5. I can only speculate what happens next week. I want to see... Next week, obviously, I won't be doing it, the review. I'll have to do it when I come back from vacation. When I come back, I want to... This chapter, when I read it, I got to find out who those people are. I need to know who those people are. So, Kubo, don't leave us hanging. Show us who is everyone. Who is everyone? I want to know. I want to know. So, yeah. Great chapter. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. Uryu, I'm going to still say it. He's a double agent. Still playing it. He's keeping him on a short leash, Bach. That's proof right there. He doesn't want Uryu to go far because he knows that he's still untrustworthy. Double agent. I'm calling it, people. I'm calling it. Bonkai922. And I will see you guys later.